So I think the structural story for India still remains intact. Whatever drivers we've got in place over the next few years, over the next decade, still remains intact. I think the jitteriness is coming on two counts. One, obviously, I think the expectations in terms of a political mandate, where the market was penciling in more than 350 seats for the NDA. That number has come well below 300, and that too the government will be formed with coalition partners. Obviously, both the coalition partners have expressed their letters of support, which should give some relief for the market. But the market is now eyeing two things. One, in terms of the reform process itself, will it continue on the same path that the Modi government had embarked upon 10 years back, and then the same aggression? Case in point being, as say, the infra spending. $200 billion expected to go up $500 billion over the next few years. Capital expenditure from 9 trillion rupees to 11.5 trillion rupees over the next few years. So I think those processes will very well continue. It's very difficult to reverse economic processes once set in motion. So I think the market's probably overreacted in terms of the downside risk. The other risk that the market probably looked at is what probably happens in terms of key decision making. Are there going to be a lot of changes as far as the portfolios are concerned? Will you probably see more freebies being announced with what you've probably seen in the political mandate in the budget to be announced in July? And whether that has some element of impact in terms of the entire fiscal consolidation and the path that we had gone down on. So I think these are these 3-4 things that will be acting as niggling factors for the market. So in our opinion, I think we've lightened quite a few positions. We just want to wait and watch over the next few days, maybe the next couple of weeks till the budget, on what steps are probably being taken in all these directions. And so will be a lot of institutional investors doing the same as well in terms of monitoring all these key variables. To answer your question, Samina, whether the structural story, the India's growth story has changed overnight, absolutely not.